video won't be edited, so whatever happens, happens. I mean, who knows what's going to happen. I didn't actually plan on doing this video. But I actually do need a bit of content. Sorry, I was just looking at something on my phone. Anyway, something arrived today. Well, actually 2 things have arrived today, but you might see this before you see the other one. I mean, you might not even see what I'm going to do anyway, because you can't see me, but I am here. So I've ordered a coat and a jacket. Now, I mean, I do have coats. I probably didn't need a new one. I mean, it might not fit me anyway. I didn't know what size to get. And I've got them both in the same size. But I think I might have needed a size bigger. Because, I don't know, because the coat that I wear by this brand already, well, one of them, I did size up in. But the other coats that I've got are in my size. So let's just hope they fit me and that I've got room for like jumpers and stuff. I mean, I've got a jumper on, I was going to take it off. Oh no, let me just tie my hair back a lot. So I've kept on what I've been on like 20 minutes. Been out with the dog for about an hour and 35. We did a walk that, so I basically let the dog choose which way we're going to go. If it's a long walk, there will be options. Now, I'll have preferences, but if we get to certain points and she decides she wants to go this way rather than the other way, and she pulls me that way, then we'll go that way. And today, I really wanted to go this particular way, and then it meant crossing the road, and I was like, do you want to cross the road? Now, she's recently learned cross, the word. So if I say we're crossing over, or do you want, well, she knows do you want, because do you want means do you want something, and she always, her ears prick up. But on walk, she doesn't always listen to me. But she likes crossing the road a bit too much, but that's another story. She's suddenly taken a liking to crossing the road when no one else wants to cross the road. So anyway, when I said, do you want to cross over, she actually did. So we went the way that I wanted to go, and I was going to do this particular route, and then it takes about an hour, hour and 5, and then I was going to do an extra half an hour on top when we got to a certain point. But then when we was walking, not long after we'd crossed over, like maybe 3-4 minutes later, probably wasn't even 4 minutes, I was like, actually I can walk to such and such. Now, I used to go to this place all the time, but I used to actually drive there. And I did a lot of walks from there, but I've not been on that area. It's not a place, but it's an area, in a long time, like for at least 6 months. And I was like, we can go there and then walk home from one of the exits, because there's loads of ways you can get in and out. And that's what we did. And I think I should have sized up. Yep. Oh, that's annoying. Hold on. Let me do it up. I think it's a little bit tight on my arm. Then I like... But it's not tight. I don't know how to explain it. In fact, one of the comments was, do you know when you read reviews? There was one saying that it was quite tight on the arms and they had to buy a size up to get it bigger on their arms. But it meant it was too big on the body, but they didn't mind that. It is actually the right size because there's loads of room in it. Like literally, I've got a t-shirt on and a sweatshirt and there's loads of room. The arms just feel really, like, I don't know. I think, well, another comment was they were short. So I think because I've pulled them down to my wrist, I think that's what's making it feel a bit tight when I'm trying to move my arms around. But I don't want to size up because there's plenty of room in this. How big are the pockets? Oh, the pockets are fleece lined. So it's Do you know at the moment, do you know like diamond pattern coats seem to be fashionable? Do you know the diamond stitch, the diamond panelling? And I saw one maybe like a month ago, and it went out of stock in my size and the size below, because sometimes the size below fits me, in particular with that brand, not from this shop. And I've had it on my wish list. It's on ASOS. It's not by ASOS though, for ages, and it's never gone back in my size. In fact, it's out of stock a lot of the time in all the sizes. Sometimes it's only in stock in like a size 6. So and it was actually cheaper than this one. But do you know what I like about this already? It's below my knees. My other coat that I've got, if you watched all my dog walking videos from last year, that's not the coat I'm going on about, because I'm still probably going to wear that. That coat weighs an absolute ton. Like, it literally weighs a ton. Anytime I ever hand it to anyone to hold or whatever, or they pick it up, they're like, bloody hell, what have you got in the pockets? I'm like, literally nothing. Literally, that's how heavy the coat is. This feels warm, but I am sweating after that walk, because she does not play fairly on walks, that dog. It's got a hood. Oh, it's not too big. Do you know when you get hoods and it's too big and you've got to wear a hat so it don't cover your face? This doesn't cover my face. It's got drawstring toggles like a hoodie, but it's not a hoodie, obviously. Oh, I like this. And do you know what? It kept going out of stock in my size, and like I said, I didn't know what size to get. And I was like, oh God, I don't know what size to get. Do I get my size? Do I go size up? Because that one that I've got, it's the black one. It's not that big one with the big fur around the hood, although my other one does have fur on. But the one that's black, and I don't typically wear on dog walks, especially off-road dog walks, but I have done. That's the one I'm talking about. That's still in really, really good condition. Like, I didn't need to replace the coat. But the one thing I don't like about it is it's not as long as I'd like. Like, if you're going out for a little bit of time, like, it doesn't particularly matter. But if you're out on a dog walk and it's really cold, like, I do like my coats below the knee, because it just keeps you a little bit warmer. And that one, I'd say, it's above knee, I'd say mid-thigh, but it's a nice coat. I'm still obviously going to wear it, but this was constantly going out of stock in my size and the size below. Now I feel like I could get in the size below, but I probably couldn't put loads of layers underneath. Like this, I could probably put a lot more layers underneath and it still wouldn't be close to my body. So I'd definitely say get your size in this if you want to layer it up. But the arms are short. I don't have long arms, but that's what it goes to, and it feels like they need pulling up a bit. Which in winter, like, I like them to be as long as possible. So I do agree in the comments about them being too short, and it does feel like they're tighter on the arms. Like, if you put loads of layers on, it might be too tight on your arms. So, but it feels nice. It's not heavy. I like this a lot. I'm sure. Do I have an inside pocket, or is that the other thing that I've got? One of them's. Oh yeah, it does. It has a secret inside pocket. Ooh, what can I put in there? I need to look at it in a mirror before I decide if I'm keeping it. But based on how it feels, it's hard to get off the arm. I do like that, and I'm glad I went for my size. And then this has actually arrived quite quick. When did I buy it? Sunday night. It's not next day delivery either. Oh, why's that got a hanger? Oh, the both got hangers in. I don't think I would be keeping this based on, like, looking at it. I think it's not long enough. I basically bought a jacket, similar material. It's not got the diamond pattern into it. It's got a hood, which is detachable. Don't know if it is on the other one. But I think it's too short. See, the problem is, it might even be too small. Oh, it is too small? Oh, is it? Hold on. I said that on the last one. I don't mean lengthwise. Well, I can do it up. Lengthwise is too short. See, this is the problem when you buy stuff online. Because there was two things I bought, like, maybe at the start of the month, and on the models they looked a certain length, but when I got them they're like about 5 inches shorter than how they looked on the model. I feel like if I got this in the size up, because I can do it up. Oh, it's got popper pockets. They're not great. Do you know what I don't like about popper pockets? They're the pockets that are on the side, but they're like sideways. So if you put something in it, it could fall out. Do you know what I mean? Like even if the popper's done up, because the popper's halfway up, your stuff might still fall out. You might lose some of it. So it fits, but I couldn't get another layer underneath this. But this feels like it's a thicker coat jacket than the coat. But it's about 4 inches shorter than I want it to be, and 4 inches shorter than it actually looked. So I also feel like this is probably making me look like I put 2 stone on, because it like the material feels a lot thicker. Well, not massively thicker, but see, I did want a jacket, but literally it don't come with my bum. Like it almost does, but like I've got a sweatshirt on, and the sweatshirt is literally the length that I would like the jacket to be. So the sweatshirt's going to hang out the coat. Like, is that going to look bad? That probably wouldn't look bad. I would have to look at this in the mirror, because it literally fits me. Like, fits me. Like, I don't think I could put another layer on underneath. But because it's a thicker coat, I'm probably not going to want to wear more than a jumper and a t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? And then, is it too tight? The arms again feel weird. Like, what is it with the arms on these things? If it don't look bad, I might keep this. The reason I don't want to size up is because I had did they have 20% off? They had 20% off coats and jackets, so I wouldn't get the 20% again, because the 20% ends today or tomorrow. I can still reuse the 20%, but then this jacket is just, well, it will be below the free delivery, because you have to spend 60 to get free delivery, but with the discount on it'll take it below 60. So I can't even remember how much it was, but it definitely go below 60. But I feel like it's like, I wish there was a mirror in here, but I feel like it's making me look like I put 2 stone on. But then in winter everyone wears big coats. I mean, it's a jacket, but I did want a jacket, because sometimes you just pop out, you just want a jacket on, don't you? You don't want a big coat on. So I'm 90% sure I'm going to keep the coat, and this is 50-50. I need to look in the mirror, but this is definitely a thicker material. It's not like, it's not identical. And by the way, this comes in 4 colours. The coat comes in a red colour. It comes in like a beige colour, which was nice, but I don't wear beige, so I didn't get it. And a khaki colour, but the khaki wasn't a nice khaki, because I may have got the khaki, because obviously I have a black coat already, but it wasn't a nice khaki. So I had a green coat once before. If you followed me long enough, it was like, was it about 4 years ago? Because I went the black one, and the black one went out of stock, and all they had in my size. In fact, I had to get a size bigger, because that's all that they had. And I wore that to death, but the zip eventually broke, and I'd get trapped in the zip. Do you know, one of those that opens both ways? And I'd get stuck in the bloody coat. And then I'd have to try and like get it down a certain amount and pull it off over my head. And I still actually got that. I'm actually going to shove it in my boot, because if I go on a dog walk and I get absolutely soaked, or I end up falling, because it's a miracle I've not been pulled over, I want to have a coat in the car that I can put on that obviously isn't wet. And obviously I can't, well, I could do it up, I just won't be able to do it again. So yeah, I think, have I still got that? If I've still got that, I'm going to put that in the car, so then in the boot, then I've got something. But yeah, the coat I'm more likely to keep than the jacket. And by the way, even though like I have that big one that I'm still probably going to wear to death, like I absolutely love that big coat, but yeah, it does weigh an absolute ton, but it out keeps me dry, and I just like wearing it, and I don't mind if it gets like wrecked on dog walks, because I've had it a while. But it is a good coat, but they don't do that anymore. I've had that version about 3 times. Like, they used to bring it out every year, and it's been a good coat, but they just don't do it anymore. Otherwise I'd probably get it again. But yeah, it's more of a casual one. And then the black one that you have seen me in, that I have walked to in it. I mean, I've walked to in it a few times recently, like last week, undone. One of the days I ended up way too hot and I thought it was going to collapse. But yeah, I have been after a new coat, but I did want one that went either like on my knees or below my knees, because it does help if you're on a dog walk and it's freezing cold. Even though you do get warm, like I've just been out in a jumper and I was sweating, and there's people out in coats and hats, and I'm there like, I mean, it's like 9 degrees, it's not cold, but if she wasn't so draggy, I probably would wear a coat or another layer at least. So I've actually bought them for my birthday. I mean, it's around the time of my birthday, whether it's before or after my birthday, but that's what I've got myself for my birthday. I have got something else that's arrived today. Was it today? Which you will see, but you might see this video first. I also got my driving license today. I mean, I already had one, but the picture was expired. Well, you have to have it done before it expires, obviously. And it's come super quickly. The picture's hideous. Oh my god. Honest to God, when I opened it, I thought they'd put someone else's picture on the card. Because it doesn't even look like me. You can't even tell it's me, like literally. It's hideous. And I actually had to have the picture taken. And she went, oh, she showed it me very quickly. I went, oh, that's hideous. She went, oh, no, it isn't. Yeah, but what it is, it's not, it doesn't even look like me. Like, what's actually happened in this picture? I mean, I feel like you'd get a better mugshot off the police if you got arrested. I mean, do they show them you when you get arrested? Like, when they take the picture, do they show it to you and do you get, like, can I have it again? I wonder if they do. Anyway, I reckon they'd take a much better picture than this. But it's hideous. Like, honest to God, if you saw it and you saw me, you'd be like, that doesn't even look like you. Like, I look really old in it, and I look a lot younger than what I am. So, like, it looks like I've got eye bags, but I don't have eye bags. But she took it in this, it wasn't even very light where we were. She got me to stand against something light coloured, but the lighting was, like, really bad. It doesn't even look like me. Honest to God, like, I don't look like that. Anyway, I got my new license. Well, it's not, well, it is new, but I had a license. I'm not having that picture for 10 years. Like, I'm literally not keeping that for 10 years. At some point, I'm gonna... Well, the problem is, my passport expired and that's why I had to go and get it done. But next time I've got a passport picture, if it's a decent picture, which it's probably not going to be, but if it's any, like, even if it's like 10% better than this, I will get this changed, because it's just, no, it's not the one. It doesn't even look like me, that's the thing. If it looked like me and it was a bad picture, then fair enough. It's the fact that it doesn't even look like me. And I thought the last one was bad. In fact, no one actually believed that was me in the last one. I had all sorts of issues when I was trying to prove I was me. Do you know, like when I was buying stuff where I needed to be over 25 and I was showing it, they were like, no, it doesn't even look like you. And I'm like, well, it is me. But yeah. And the cards are a totally different colour to what it were. It used to be like a really pale pink. I mean, you'll know if you have the most modern one. But yeah, I didn't think I'd get it back this quickly because it's not even been a week. So I'm really happy, because I need ID, like really need ID, because no one ever believes I'm my age. Or you can see my head, there you go, hello. My hair's to one side because I had to go out with a hat on because the sun is out. Well, it's out, and well, it's not out, but it was definitely shining bright and I couldn't risk being out for an hour and a half or longer without it. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. If you've managed to get all the way through, well done. If you know me in person, ask to see my licence. Because it'll give you something to laugh at, because it's just ridiculous. But anyway, I hope you're all well. And if you're new to my channel or you watch my videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification button to get an alert when I upload next. I'll be back very, very soon, probably tomorrow. Not for me, but for you, with another video. So check back then. Have a great day, everyone.